Where? Yeah. What's up, guys? Your boy, Hugo the Savage, back again for another Savage Talk live prediction show. It's WrestleMania season, baby. You know, like that. You know, everyone's excited in the cut. Yeah? Shout out to everyone in the chat. You know them way there. God, shout out to the man them in the chat, 15 strong. I'm very happy for you all to be here. You guys are dope. You know, like that. Shout out VRD's gameplay. Shout out King Court. Shout out Aston the Fuller. Shout out Brother Nero. Shout out Morris, the Almighty Range. You know them way there, yeah? Shout out Eric Travis in the cut. Yeah? Shout out Joshy. Shout out Nima. Shout out Mass Drawing King. Girl Boss 32. Shout out to you. Mike Wallace. Shout out to you. You know them way there. Shout out to Anna Hildor. Yeah, Demon Team strong. You know, like that. Shout out to Durante. Yeah. Durante, what you saying, bro? You know, like that. Jack the Bombard, what you saying? Man. Okay. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is well. I see that the Almighty's got something to say. And yeah, if you haven't watched that promo, like that. So let's get you come on the screen before we get started. I'd like to apologize for everything I said about Natalia last week. If you saw the promo on Talking Smack, you know. Don't think you should apologize. I think that we've got a mole in the camp, and somebody said to Natalia, yo, the Demon Team's over there talking mad smack about you. Sort yourself out. And then they did what they did. You know, like that. It was a badass promo, but yeah, man. We spoke about it on the channel before many a times. I said that Paul Heyman brings the best out of people. When people are on Talking Smack and Raw Talk, has been one of the best things to come to the WWE in a while, which is weird because we had backstage and everything like that. But having Paul Heyman there to just drop lines and that, it's dope still. So, you know, like that. But shout out to everyone for the love in the chat. It was a good promo. Big facts. Shout out to Love for Basketball. I hope you're well, bro. You know, like that. Brother Nero says we need to find the mole. We need to find the mole, bro. Let's be honest. We spent the whole of the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes of our last chat talking about Natalia, maybe 20 minutes. Some of the Demon Team members went a bit far, we can say that. But for some reason, that got said. All of a sudden, Natalia's hot on the promos. Natalia's doing her thing. Okay. You know, like that. All I'm saying is whoever the mole is, you know, like that. If you're going to do that, get the Demon Team paid for, you know, like that. So I'm saying, Eric Travis, Heyman killed the promo, man, but Savage, can we get Heyman to manage Tamina? That will be a good character change, Savage. I alluded to, is at the beginning of Roman Reigns returning, actually. Might have been before he actually came back. Because the person I wanted for Paul Heyman to manage before was Braun Strowman. And then when I said Roman, I was thinking that to have Tamina by his side, but now I'm not too sure about it. Miles Jackson, hey, you like my profile? Man's got the old school word life, John Cena, you know, like that. Fuckonomics, yeah? Shout out to the Scottish Psychopath in the chat. What are you saying, Mike? Hope you're well, bro. Yo, did you guys realize Randy's torch in hand in the Fiend's head? Yes. You on about the WrestleMania posters, mad. Anyone realizing the WrestleMania poster that Seth is actually on the poster? He's in the eye of the skull, like the tiny little symbol. Craziness. Miles Jackson said WrestleMania 37 is going to be amazing. Yeah, I'm actually excited for it. I'm actually pumped up a bit for it now, so I can't wait to see it. My favorite WWE men superstars, Otis and Daniel Bryan and Riddle and Edge. Shout out to you, bro. Some good superstars right there. Shout out to Jeff. First and foremost, praise for DMX rough fires, but you know, like that. Shout out to DMX in the chat. Yeah. What your bitch want for my nigga? You know, like that. Okay. Sami Zayn. Oh, mate, we want to talk about SmackDown. Sami Zayn's documentary. Everything what happened with Sami Zayn and Logan Paul, and that was perfect. It was spot on. I love the way Logan being there didn't take the shine off Sami. And a lot of people will be like, how would that ever take the shine off? This guy has 22 million subscribers on YouTube. It would take the shine off him. I think it helped there was no fans there, but the whole documentary thing was dope. Josh, shout out to you. What do you think of AEW invading WWE at WrestleMania? Bad idea. I don't think you'd never be able to invade WWE at WrestleMania. That's the biggest thing of the night. It's a bit crazy. So, in the future, though, like a Survivor Series or something like that, that'll be perfect. But not at WrestleMania. Michael says, bro, I'm asking for a friend. If you purchase WrestleMania for BT Sports box office, do you need to buy once for both nights? That is a question I have no idea about. What I will say is, if the person's from the UK or Europe, they might as well just get the WWE network for the month. It's going to be free for the first month anyway, and then obviously £10 the following month. But I wouldn't go down the box office route on BT. Even if I had to, I'd end up streaming it. But yeah, bit of a mad one. I actually don't know, Mike, so I can't tell you. If I find out, I'll put it in the YouTube community section. Just what Seth and talks about, always fun. Seth's great, man. I just finished watching Seth and Ryan Saturn about 10 minutes ago. It's one thing I was getting struggled at doing the streams and stuff. So, you're really Logan to attack Kevin. Yeah, I'm thinking Logan might kick Kevin in the balls or something because he kind of pushed him on the way out of the ring. Durante, WrestleMania Night 2 matches are better than WrestleMania, don't at me. Nah, I think WrestleMania Night 2 is better anyway. We'll get into it in a minute, but I think the same. My favorite, though, is Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Rhea Ripley. Good wrestlers, man. I love Becky's character, but I can't deal with Becky in the ring, man. It's a bit meh. You know what I mean? Shout out to Randy Sam. You know them way there. If Logan Paul had a finisher, what do you think it would be? It's got to be something like got to be something where you don't pick anyone up. So probably like a DDT or something like that, or a clothesline from hell. But he can't be wearing a jumper while he's doing it. But he's a big guy. He's not the smallest dude. So I'd go with just a dirty deeds kind of DDT. Ambrose don't use it anymore, so Rogue Bryan can finally get behind rather than the nice guy help everyone else succeed himself. Morris, let's be honest, man. Didn't I say this? Didn't I say that the babyface needs an edge and Daniel Bryan starting together? I said it before you got it. You know them way there, so yeah. Shout out to Seabreeze TV. This is my guy. This is my homie, the best friend. Shout out to Seabreeze. What we're saying, Omos and AJ new tag team champions, or Omos to give AJ a beatdown. Eventually, Omos is going to give AJ a beatdown. I do believe that, but I think we're going to get into the proper prediction very soon. But I'm going to go with Omos and AJ to be tag champions because he's not joined in with the rubbish and the foolishness leading up to WrestleMania, which I actually love. I love that from his character. He's not having fun with it. He's like, listen, I just want to fight. So it might be a fact where we don't even get Omos in the ring that long at WrestleMania. You could have the New Day just beating AJ down and AJ trying to get the tag the whole match. And eventually it's going to be a quick chokeslam powerbomb and it's over. That's what I'm thinking. Brother Nero, am I the only one who really wants justice for Sami? Bro, I want to watch the documentary so bad. This Sami Zayn thing is gold, bro. It's absolutely gold. KO punch. Nah, man. The KO punch didn't work on KSI, so we can't have that. Shout out to Brocky Kaiser. Oh, don't worry about being late. We ain't even started the predictions yet. Don't worry about that. Actually, Logan finisher will be a spear. You must be joking. He can't do that while Roman's got the spear. Shout out to Tristan. Hope you well, bro. Who are your favorite WWE superstars? Charlotte woman Roman is my favorite male superstar. Favorite tag team is the Usos, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, I have loads of that I like, but they're my favorites. All right, so what I'm going to do is you have to give me a second. So I'm going to get it up. I've already got it on the WWE Network, but I've got a couple of phones, so I don't even know which one's it on. But I've got it written down, the nights of what we're going to do. We're doing it in order of what WWE have put it in, to make it a little bit easier. But I'm damn excited for it, I'll tell you that. What have I got it on? It's WWE.com. Savage, I love Sami Zayn, but do you think Sami needs a new theme for his gimmick or keep the fun song? Maybe I think he should have the X-Files theme. You know, the Illuminati confirmed theme. I think that's what he should have because it just goes with the character he's got. I do believe that he's I think it's too upbeat and cheery. You can't have that as his thingy. So I would go with yeah, I would go with a different kind of eerie kind of thing. But right, we're going to start with night one, obviously. Now, I was thinking about doing this prediction show at a later time. I wasn't gonna do Savage Talk. I was gonna do Savage Talk on maybe Friday after SmackDown or Saturday morning or something. But I thought, listen, most of the matches are confirmed already. If they confirm any more matches tonight on Raw or on SmackDown, it's only gonna be one match, maybe kickoff show match or something like that, or like Battle Royal, and they're not the ones we care about, so not really fussed about that. Daniel has the edge since the Fiend turned him face. He's still the more slightly egotistically combination of Dan. Yeah, I've been saying it because even on Talking Smack, he still had a bit of an ego to him, talking about him being the best wrestler and stuff. So, who doesn't spear these days? Even Undertaker spears. Yeah, but you can't have Logan Paul doing that on the same card as Roman Reigns doing it. Interested to see what your prediction is for the triple threat match. Would love to see Reigns retain. Tristan, we'll get into it, bro, and I think a lot of people might share the sentiments. I can't wait for a live crowd. Every sport needs a crowd. Imagine Liverpool come back, had no crowd. Yeah, exactly. He'll be dead. Sasha Banks winning at WrestleMania, says Girlboss32. I see from the profile picture you're a Sasha fan. I am a fan of Sasha as well. I'm not a fan of Sasha's latest wrestling stuff. To me, the stuff that she was doing late 2020, well, most of 2020 and early 2021 was the best stuff we've ever seen from Sasha, apart from on NXT. And then all of a sudden, it's gone a bit mad. So I'm wearing Toxic Society Sami Zayn shirt on right now. Hey, like that. Savage, I'm wrong. Or X-Files had a retrain. I don't know. I think they did. I think they made a new one of it. Sasha Banks, best entrance in the WWE. I don't know if it's just me, man. It seems a bit sexual and that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously women dance and that, but it seems a bit like, I don't know, a bit twerky and that. Not twerky, but that. I see it, though. One thing I will say, you can see how much people are thinking about their life after wrestling nowadays, because Sasha, she comes out in a new outfit every single week, and that is not by default. She's sponsored by Fashion Nova or someone like that. And shout out to you, works, man. That's what the Hurt Business should have done. They should have got a Hugo Boss Armani contract or something like that, and then had their suits. But I can't even talk about the Hurt Business. It hurts my soul too much. Jack LeBombard, I love Sasha Banks. Like that. Now, Fiend's entrance is the best entrance Best entrance is hard. There's loads of theme songs and stuff that I love. They shouldn't have changed Keith Lee's. That was dope. I love Io Shirai's music when she comes out. I love Seth's music. I love a lot of people's entrance, actually. Don't know, man. I can't understand why Bayley doesn't have a match at WrestleMania. I understand why in terms of storyline, because nothing's been built up, but I do not understand why in general, because she's dope. So Sami Zayn is dope, but what his... Oh, yeah, listen. Nah, I love his character. Bring it on for UK wrestling fans. This is when we lose the plot with zero sleep for days on end. God help us. Yeah, and I hope to see you in the chat. I know you're on a couple of other people's channels as well, but drop in, even if it's for like a one match or switch between matches. That'll be dope to see you there. But yeah, zero sleep, man. The whole week for me now is streams. I was going to do Monday Night Raw stream tonight as well, but I might do the Raw After Mania instead. Get myself prepared. I'll do Raw reactions today. Tuesday, we got Hall of Fame. Got to check the time on that, though, for the UK. So if anyone knows the UK time for Hall of Fame, drop it in the chat for me. Well, so we do UK. We do that stream. We do NXT. Is normal NXT on Wednesdays? It moved to Tuesdays already. I don't know if it's on. And then obviously TakeOver night 1, night 2, SmackDown, and then WrestleMania night 1, night 2 as well. So, let's see. I really don't want Drew. If you want to hurt business stuff for Drew, yeah, it's crazy. Bang on, yeah. It's a madness splitting them up. I mean, a proper man up some battle royal. Yeah, Nima, there will be some weird battle royal, man. Unless she finds a tag partner. She might tag up with Carmelo or something. I've got a feeling that by the time we get to SmackDown or tonight's Raw, they'll announce some crazy tag team match for the women's, like a 10-woman tag team, but elimination. They should do it as an elimination. Yeah, Bobby Lashley's might be the dopest at the moment. Carmelo's entry is more sexual if Graves or tell her to tone it down. Yeah, it is. It is. Obviously, she has the black curtain thing as well. But yeah, man, listen. As long as you're comfortable in your relationship with your missus, can kind of do what she wants, like that. It's not like she was shipping on dressing like the back in the day. Yeah. I know. Listen, I wasn't complaining about her entrance. I don't give a damn about her entrance. It doesn't, like that. I don't, I don't care. I don't care whether she got clothes on or not. I'm just waiting to see. I just love the wrestling. You know what I mean? Them days of the Attitude Era and that. You know what I mean? The Hurt Business theme is dope. I don't think the change maybe artist rap. No, I love the Hurt Business. Just keep that exact theme. It's dope, man. Yo, I think Roman and Edge might double spear Daniel Bryan at Mania. Yeah, that could happen at some point in the match. Is there no Andre Battle Royal this year? Mate, they'll probably just throw one on the show and not even tell us. Goldboss 32, too early for Bianca. I don't think it's too early. Drew's going to win WWE Championships as Call of Duty. Savage, did you see Will Ospreay won the belt but called out Drew McIntyre? Yeah, and if you see on Twitter, he actually, Will Ospreay called out CM Punk as well. Yeah. Do you want to see KSI versus Jake Paul? Not in wrestling ever. And I don't need to see it in boxing again already. I've seen it already. Savage, we're doing UK pay-per-view. Walter versus Rampage. You the best, Savage. You blessed, man. Hey, shout out to you. I'll do UK. Listen, even if I already know, just drop me the dates and times of certain things and I'll do it. But for sure, Walter Rampage, yeah, could be dope still. That's about my favorite wrestler. Yeah, well, I can tell from your profile. Don't worry, Sandwich. I'll probably jump over to you guys at some point over the weekend representing. Like that gang business, yeah? Shout out to you. I didn't job at SmackDown this weekend instead of Mania. Tragic for those guys who weren't even sure what that about. That's true, but listen, I mean, I don't know. If you're a wrestler, you probably think different that WrestleMania is WrestleMania, but I would rather not even. If you're not going to put me on the main show at WrestleMania, don't put me on the kickoff show. Unless I'm like a new WWE superstar. Because we're just going to get Ricochet and that in there, but it's going to be tragic. So they're going to put it on SmackDown, then fair enough. And I was sticking to this. Speak of them, fingers crossed, Romans for new Mania theme. Yeah, man, I don't know about that, man. Christopher Ghost Uncle. Yeah, I do know. I've seen the adverts for it. I was going to talk about that later on. I'm very excited for it. Is it time for... Yep. Crazy that is. Crazy. What? Who cares about that Battle Royal, man? If that Battle Royal gave you a title opportunity at the end, then it makes sense. Yeah, that's so. Savage, I'm sorry you get offended and anybody in the chat by people in England are cold towards other people. Savage, I'm sorry if you get offended and anybody in the chat by this, but is it true that people in England are cold towards other people? First, would never get offended because obviously I'm an individual in it. Second, no, that's not really a thing. I mean, it depends how inviting you're talking about. We're not like Australians where everyone's like super happy and wants to talk to everyone. But if you speak to someone in England, just depending on who you're speaking to, yeah, most people are quite polite and stuff like that. But yeah, so no one can take offense to that. 1, 2, can you feel it? Tick. I'm coming, like that, yeah? Question, where the hell is Nikki Cross? The last time I seen her, she was on Instagram talking to her fans, but no. The kickoff battle royals are always just depressing. Yeah, man. I remember the one what Carmella won. That was all right. WrestleMania 34 thing. But apart from that, yeah. Hall of Fame is billed at 8 p.m. Eastern, so normal 1 a.m. I think. Okay, which means it'll be on 2 hours in England. It's already been recorded, so I think it cushions the blow. Mania is not a big stadium for those in the battle royal. No, it is in a big stadium. It's in the Tampa Bay thingy. Raymond James Stadium, what it was supposed to be last year. It's in the stadium with fans, so I don't think it cushions the blow. Are you streaming everything this weekend? I'm streaming absolutely everything, bro. No sleep, Savage, this weekend. Like that. Do you drink tea every day? Is this an England question? No, we don't drink tea every day, man. That's a myth, but it's a big thing in our country. That. WWE should never have split up the Hurt business. Never, ever should have split it up. Okay, I've answered everyone's questions now, guys. Let's get into the predictions, because otherwise we will be here for ages. So let's go WrestleMania predictions night 1. Yeah, let's get it. This should be dope. Very excited to talk about night 1 WrestleMania. Well, let me get it up. So night 1, starting from the order that they put it in. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. What I'm going to try and do is limit it down to 5 minutes of talking about these matches, because there's quite a few matches. Not as much as I thought, but quite a few. So, guys, just for now, keep everything, all your questions and chat just aim towards the prediction, and anything else I'll answer later in the Q&A. So yeah, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Predictions for this match, get them in the chat. Just either put the person's name in or put the person's name in and a reason as well. But don't spam. Let everyone else have a chance to get their comment on the screen as well. Shout out to Jeff Samuels. What's up, bro? Hope you're well. Like that. Match Drawing King, we're going to get it. Let me just go through. I'm going to go through them all one by one as well. We're going to do night 1 and night 2. So, Love for Basketball says Kevin Owens wins. Rocky Kaiser says Owens. Nima says KO, I think will win. Lord of Darkness says KO, I think will win as well. Apparently Vince wanted Mania to stay 3-4 match, so he moved SmackDown. Yeah, that's fine. It makes more sense as well because they can see the analytics of people when people stop watching. So Nima says 50-50, I don't know. Master Roy King says Sammy will win because of Logan. Brother Nero wins. Brother Nero says Sammy wins after being no scopes by Kevin. Anna says KO to win. Mike Wallace says KO to win. Morris says Zayn to win. Jeff Samuel say Sammy to win. Okay, so I'm going to go with as well, Jet Bombard as well. Sammy to win. This is actually, if going through the chat, it's around about 50-50. Maybe a little bit more in favor of KO. KO Mania Baby all day. I think, and first of all, I just want to say, like, I was not mad at Logan Paul at all, man. He was good on SmackDown. His facial expressions at all was pretty good. So I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn to win this match as well. I think KO beat Seth Rollins at last year's WrestleMania. I don't think it's a big thing for KO. I mean, he's kind of not lucky because of his talent, but in terms of storyline, he's quite lucky to be on the WrestleMania card because this thing with Sammy only kicked him in the face 2 weeks ago. And if that never happened, they wouldn't be having no match. I think if Sami Zayn's going to carry on this conspiracy theory character, I think he'll then again, he could lose and blame it on a conspiracy. But after Kevin kind of pushed Logan on the way out, and we think that Logan's going to be at WrestleMania, I'm going to go with Sami Zayn to win the match. And I think Logan Paul's going to have something to do with it. Nothing major. Don't think he's going to do a finishing move. I think he might just pull Kevin's leg or something like that. The sad thing is, because of Sami's character we've got now, I don't know how his wrestling style is going to be in the ring. But we know that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn can put on extremely amazing 5-star matches. We've seen that. So it's been a bit of a rush build, but obviously the beautiful thing is it's been a rush build, but Sami himself hasn't been rushed as a character, so anyone could have slipped in. But yeah, that's what we're going to go with. It's a shame that he didn't do it with like KO and then Nakamura and people like that, because I mean, judging that this Nakamura's not going to be on WrestleMania, which is crazy considering they changed his theme back and they made him babyface again. It looked like he was going to aim towards that, but no. So, yeah, Morris says a last-minute feud as well. Zayn to win, help from Logan attacking, push to... Yeah, that's what I said as well. Brother Nero agrees build has been rushed. Exactly. He just kicked Killed back in. Yeah, Sammy Rush makes no sense. It doesn't make no sense, but I think trying to leave him off the card is a bit mad, isn't it? Kevin for me. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go with Sammy. There's a guy who won't fight. All right, bruv, you know that I've got my faction ready to dust you up, K-Sean, so you already know what it is. So let's move on to the second match of the night. I'm actually excited for this match. Probably not going to go the way that I want it to go, although I've really been enjoying Matt Riddle for the last couple of weeks since he started having his backstage stuff. So let's get Sam Edwards in quickly. Yeah, that's a big possibility as well. We're going to go Matt Riddle versus Sheamus for the WWE United States Championship. Obviously, Sheamus has been on a warpath lately. He's been having the best matches of his career. He looks in the best shape of his career, and he deserves something. But at the same time, I don't know if Riddle should lose his title that quick. And What I will say is the way Riddle's character is now with this backstage segment, this stoner, he doesn't need the title. He doesn't need the title. So I'm going to go with Sheamus. I think everyone can agree, but spam in the chat. I think not only is everyone in the chat going to go with Sheamus, I think everyone in the chat wants Sheamus to win as well. And over here on this channel, we're behind Sheamus 100%, like that. So, yeah, let me get in the chat, see what everyone's saying. Brocky says, I think Sheamus as well. Durante says Sheamus. Alex pretty much says Sheamus as well. Jeff says Sheamus. Yeah, man. If Sammy has to lose, has pinned 10 seconds with no referee, yeah, that's probably the way, brother Nero. Sheamus should win. Sheamus again. Okay, man, this one's unanimous. No one said Riddle. Keith Lee to turn heel and attack both Sheamus and Riddle Baxter. Oh, bro. That's a big shout. I actually think leading up to this, we're going to get KO back. I mean, Keith Lee back on the Raw after Mania. I think he's not been missing stupid long, but he's such a big character that bringing him back now doesn't do anything, but bringing back the Raw after Mania, challenging someone for whatever title he wants because it's Keith Lee. So, yeah, Sheamus. Nobody wins. Probably KO to turn heel. My fellow Ginger Sheamus. Sheamus has been spoken about. Yeah. He's been on a run where he's having the best matches and losing all of them, kind of like Jey Uso. Actually, very similar, but Jay's is worse. Jey just never wins matches anymore. Mike Wallace says, fella! Like that. Jack the Bomb says Sheamus. Lord of Darkness says Sheamus as well. And Girl Boss 32 says Kevin Owens is winning against Sami Zayn. Okay, so these were quite easy. Let's get on to the next match. It is the African drum match. It is the Wakanda match. It is Killmonger versus T'Challa. It is Big E versus Apollo Crews for the Intercontinental Championship. Dope. Very, very excited for this. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I kind of want Big E to have a longer run. But I think Apollo's going to beat Big E for this title. I don't know. And if he does, this is a great 6 months for Apollo. Apollo went from having that promo on Talking Smack where Paul Heyman pretty much copied what we said over here on the chat. Stop the smiling. Go out and get what you want. He did. He embraced his heritage. His character's great. The accent he puts on is very, very good. Think he needs them soldiers what he brought out with him were great as well, which they also robbed off our channel, but he just needs to bring out them with him all the time. Just get someone from NXT to come out with you all the time if you want. I think it'll be dope. It's a shame that Omos is already with AJ because Omos with Apollo as his bodyguard. Like that could have been dope. But let's see what the chat has to say. Alex says, well, let's start with Durante first. Durante says, Apollo. Morris as well. Apollo. Oh, hey, listen, it's what it is, man. Someone has to win, someone has to lose. Big E winning. T'Challa wins. What type of match? They said it's an African drum match, but I don't think it's any I don't think the drums are going to be a weapon. If anyone's watched Black Panther, I mean, let me just say, if you haven't watched Black Panther, sort your life out. If you have watched Black Panther, that match, what Killmonger and T'Challa have when they're in the shallow water and you've got all of the Wakandans around dancing and they're playing the drums and singing and stuff like that. I think it can be like that. The only problem is they're probably going to have the drums from... Actually, the fans are back. They should employ some people to just stand around with drums, bro. Like that. Every time there's a body slam, I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm here for it. So, yeah, man. Shout out to Dr. Cortez Smith. You there like that? Shout out to you, bro. Crew's entrance from Mania. You ready? Savage Apollo wins by someone helping him, but who? Don't know, bro. But his entrance is... I'm thinking it's going to be dope. And I think Big E will win. I think Jimmy Uso will return. Smackdown, what you think? I don't know. I think Jimmy might return at WrestleMania. I just don't know about Apollo's theme song. It sucks. No, I don't think it sucks. I think they've changed it since the one he had before. I like this theme song. The two soldiers are from NXT. No, I know the two soldiers from NXT, but I'm saying bring them back. I'm saying bring more people. I don't think you should have two soldiers. I think you should have more. You sure know, bro. Triple power bomb for the table, savage shield moves. Like that. That's how we roll, bro. That's how we roll. Apollo wins, Big E go after the WWE champ. I don't think Big E, and this is no disrespect, Big E is one of my favorite wrestlers. New Day are my second favorite tag team. They're in my list of all time. But I don't think Big E's character is big enough to lose to Apollo and just go after the after the WWE Championship. Like Bobby Lashley just about was able to do that. He lost US title, went straight for the WWE Championship, and the only way he done that was making a deal with The Miz. Big E is not the kind of person that just can lose Intercontinental title and demand a title shot against Roman. Doesn't make sense because Roman would just be like, you couldn't even hold on to the Intercontinental title. So, I hope Kofi and Xavier walk Big E out. I hope so as well. If they do, then I'm going with Big E. Probably will win that, but I'm going to go with Apollo. I'm not if a faction take your faction. So, yeah. You don't bring a faction, you're going to get finished, bro. Arguing with Sheamus winning. Sheamus is going to win. Apollo win, whatever. Listen, you're kind of happy, innit? Let's be honest, everyone was really happy that Big E won the Intercontinental title. Everyone wants Big E to be champion. But because he's like, Apollo has impressed everyone so much, now everyone's kind of like, oh, well, we kind of want Apollo to win the title. I will say out of the two of them, Apollo doesn't need the title because of how his character is. Heels always get along without needing the title, to be honest. So, you guys talk here in case you're bring on to Montana, Lord of Darkness. Does. Yeah, I don't think it's sad face either, but Goldboss says Sheamus. I think you said Sheamus already, didn't you? Master Rowan King says, I don't think this match will be that cool. You're crazy. This match is going to be dope. I really think so. We're going to move on from here. I'm very, very excited for this match. So let's focus on this match a lot. We have The Fiend versus Randy Orton. That's all the information we have at the moment. We don't have what type of match. We don't have where it's going to be. We don't know if it's going to be a cinematic match. We don't have any rules. We don't know if Alexa's going to be there or not going to be there. So, I don't know. Anna, you're 100% right about that. That's what I just said. I don't think he needs a title. Yeah, Fiend versus Randy Orton. A few people are saying Randy. I don't think so. It's going to be quite easy for me to say the winner of this match. I think this is the end of the Randy and Fiend feud, and it's been going a few WrestleManias now. Obviously on and off, but I was only watching Randy versus Bray last night at WrestleMania, so I'm going to go 100% without a shadow of doubt in my mind. The Fiend. I think if the Fiend lost, it'll be the end of his character. I think the Fiend needs to win this match. So I'm going with the Fiend for the win. And I think it should be easy for the Fiend as well. It doesn't harm Randy's character. The Fiend's strong as hell, but let's get into the chat. Jacob says Randy Orton. Durante says the Fiend. K-Sean says Randy. Love for basketball, the Fiend. Master and King, Randy. Brother Nero, the Fiend squashes Randy. Yep. Shaquan, the Fiend will 100% win. Yeah, Daniel Martin, the Fiend. Exactly. This is what I'm going with as well, man. The Fiend will win the match. Will be crazy. Like I said, Legend Killers will die 100%. Jack says the Fiend will win. I'm going with Sheamus. You're a bit far back, but yeah, you know that. If Randy wins, then the Fiend is not going to take kindly to it and would want revenge, so it's a Fiend win. Yeah, we have to put an end to it. The only way this feud carries on going is if the Fiend loses. Now, what I will say is, no one technically really knows the winner of John Cena versus the Fiend. Kind of, do they? It was all like up in the air and weird. So it can be a match what ends in just Randy being beat up really bad and no one wins. Lights go off and then we just go into the next match. But I think we'll get an end to it. And I think the Fiend wins. Don't know with this one. I can see Cena appearance in some way. That would be kind of dope if Cena returned. Jeff Samuels says the Fiend wins. I think the Fiend wins. There's going to be a plot twist of some sort. Yeah, 100% there's going to be a plot twist. Randy will win because they say if you kill Alexa, you kill the Fiend. Well, I hope he doesn't kill Alexa. Fiend's going to win. Fiend squashes Randy and the rivalry ends in a cinematic match at Money in the Bank. I don't want it to carry on from here. I want it to end at this point. The burnout Fiend will win. Fiend wins by 2 female. This swerve the fans. Apollo Crews, bit far back, but yeah. Fiend wins. Yeah, okay, so For me, this has to end at WrestleMania. It's the perfect time for it to end. It's gone more than full circle now. It's gone way more than full circle. The Fiend character will start to get stale if we see him messing with one person for too long now. Obviously, this has been on and off, so it's not as harsh. But Fiend has to win this match. I think it'll be a kind of like that House of was it House of Horrors match? That match was all right, so it didn't 100%. That match, some of it had been pre-recorded. You could tell the way Randy pulled up in the limo, went into the house, fought Bray, but then they ended up back in the stadium. I think we can get the same thing here. I think we'll get, because the fans are back, I think we might get partially like some cut scenes from outside where they can add some like effects and stuff like that. And then I think we'll end up in the arena properly and the match will finish there. But I do think the Fiend's going to win. I do think he's going to win 100%. Plus, this will be Randy's wife coming out to beat up Alexa. She might do it for real, man. Randy wins by the Fiend. Cena and Randy team up on the Fiend. Good storyline build. Great storyline build. Do you think we'll see a Fiend's old character? Do you think we see back the Fiend old character? I think the Fiend stays burnt, but unless he gets some kind of like resurrection from Randy's soul or something like that. You know how it works, man. Shout out to Zilla. Countdown to Mania for real. House Horrors was terrible. Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to say that it was good or bad. I was trying to say how it worked. The parts where it was in the house and stuff is, I think we'll get that, not in the house, but as a cutscene. So you'll see some, and it'll look like it's live, but it's not. And then they'll end up in the stadium and just continue to say they continue fighting. They come out, they're outside the stadium, they fight on the way in, and then it cuts to the live stuff of them fighting. That's what I think. May get Nikki Cross interference. Never thought about that. I don't know if it makes too much sense, only because they've not alluded to her all the time, so it's kind of going to wind me up if she gets involved. Well, she just to get her best friend back. I mean, they weren't best friends for that long, but it could happen for sure. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Fiend on that one. Don't want to dwell on it too long because I think a lot of people have already thinking about the Fiend winning. Jeff says the same as Morris. Nikki interference. The Fiend is very smart. And the fact that Randy's been thinking he's outsmarting the Fiend so far, I think the Fiend does one on Randy, and this one I think the Fiend wins. Jeff says, I said it, Bo Dallas returns. Yeah, I said this a couple of weeks ago, man. I can see it happening. I can see Bray having a henchman with him sooner or later, and I can see it. So, yeah. Black Hearted White, shout out to you, bro. How much have you missed? You've missed. We're on the. What are we on? Okay, well, I've just realized what we've done, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. So at the moment we're on night 2. We should have started on night 1, but this is night 2. So you've missed most of night 2. We're doing it backwards, and then we're gonna go on to night 1 very soon. We've got one more match of night 2, which is so I hope everyone heard me then. This is just to make sure this is WrestleMania night 2 prediction right now. We're gonna go on to night 1 in a minute. But yeah, just so everyone knows. Alex says, have you seen? Yeah, I've seen it, guys. I've seen the adverts for Chris Jericho on the Stone Cold podcast. I'm definitely gonna watch it. It's gonna be dope. I'm very excited. So Anna says the possibilities are endless, but I agree they need to end that Mania. Yeah, I think there's a bit more split than I thought. I thought everyone was gonna go with the Fiend, but a lot of people are saying that the Randy could win, but it definitely has to end at WrestleMania. Lord of Darkness says the Fiend beats Randy, then challenges Jeff Hardy. I honestly don't know if I want to see it. I know that there's the connection with the Matt Hardy thing, but when he was with Matt towards the end, they were tag teams, they were friends, they were cool. I even watched their promo like 2 days ago. I knew you'd win, like that. I think, though, if Jeff doesn't get anything after this Mania, I think Jeff goes to AEW by the end of the year. I've said this countless times. Go back, team up with your brother, like that. Shout out to Match Drawing King says he's got to go. Shout out to you, bro. But yeah, let's go on to the last match of night 2, the match that we've all been waiting for. I'm very sorry I've done it backwards, but it's the way WWE put it on their website. So night 2, the final match, the match everyone's waiting for, the match I'm most excited for out of every single match. We have the Universal Championship triple threat match between the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, and the Rated R superstar Edge. Like that. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. Let's talk about it. And Brother Nero, that makes sense, but without trying to be like, there's no Eric Rowan anymore, and Luke Harper sadly passed away, so I don't think he's going to try and edge with anything, touch anything like that with Luke Harper not being there. But yeah, I love this chat because it's all gone off straight away. Morris jumped in there real quick with Roman Reigns, no hesitation. Come on now. Like that. You already know my vibes. Don't even have to tell you guys who I think's going to win. I must tell you how I think it's going to end. But Edge wins, Bryan takes the pin. I 100% think if Edge wins the match, Daniel Bryan's the one who takes the pin. Edge wins, says love for basketball. Jeff Samuel says Savage, where is the New Day? I don't understand. The New Day's on the card. They're I don't get it. They're fighting. They've got the tag team champions. Siobhan says Edge wins. Edge pins Daniel Bryan to win the match. Edge wins. Roman wins. Jesus, there's a lot of Edge wins. Roman wins, and then The Rock comes out. Damn. Savage, you finished all the card. No, I've not finished the card. We've got a whole other card to do. Roman wins, Daniel Bryan wins, Roman wins the Fiend. Okay, that's from before. I actually don't know this one. I can see all of them winning. Yeah, because they're Bryan or Edge winning, Roman retaining. Edge wins, Roman wins. Come on, Reigns. Okay, listen, the chat's going off, man. I knew you guys excited. I'm gonna go with the Tribal Chief to win this match. I don't give a damn. Like, listen, I was gonna go with what I think WWE is gonna do, but I'm just gonna stay the child in my mind, and Roman's got retained. How do I think this match is gonna end? My guess is on this match. 100% can be wrong. Doesn't really matter. But I think that we're gonna get. Bear in mind, it's a triple threat match. There's no disqualification. There's no one who's gonna come out and like protect Edge. There's no one who's gonna come out and protect Daniel Bryan. So Jay will he'll probably be in some kind of battle royal on the night. I think this match starts off with whoever's fighting. Somebody's going to take out Jey Uso straight away, so he's not a problem in the match. And I'm talking about they're going to take him out and like up until he needs a stretcher. He has to go to hospital so they get a clean free on triple threat match. And then what will happen is we'll get the regular match. I think it's going to be a dope match. Towards the end of the match, when everyone's done, I think we'll get Jimmy returning, dressed same as Jay. And I think Jimmy helps Roman win. And I think Roman just leaves with the title. I think he retains. I honestly do. Now, does Roman need the title? No. Does Edge need the title? No. Does Daniel need the title? No. But out of all of them, Daniel probably needs it more right now because he was falling to the wayside a bit. Technically, he shouldn't really be in this match. Edge won the Royal Rumble, so he should be in the match. And Roman's the champion. Daniel Bryan he shouldn't be in the match. But I'm gonna go with, I think Jay gets injured on SmackDown in the Battle Royal, and then they think he's not gonna turn up, and we get Jimmy coming out as Jay. Twin magic and all that. Or on the night Jay gets broken. And, I actually think Jay should win the Battle Royal. After all he's done this year, I think he should win it. And we get Jay with the Battle Royal win, Roman with the Universal title win, and it just finishes dope on that. But let's see what everyone else says. I know a lot of people have already read out there what they've gone for in here. Zilla says she wants Daniel Bryan to win. Edge versus Bryan at Money in the Bank. Yeah, probably. Either Roman wins or Edge wins, then Roman wins the Money in the Bank. Yeah. Money in the Bank could be madness still. Last year's Money in the Bank was trash, but funny, but trash. Edge wins him in big gold belt back for Mania. I don't think so. This is the problem. Like I know I've said this myself. What belt I want people to bring back, but at the moment, it's not like Roman has his own title. This Universe title was already made by WWE, so for Edge to bring back another title wouldn't make any sense. When The Rock changed the title before from John Cena's spinning title, that made sense because it was John Cena's custom title. But or when the New Day, when Kofi won at WrestleMania, he changed Daniel Bryan's title back to the regular title. But I don't think there's a reason for Edge to do it. Although I would love to see the titles different now. Jimmy return, yeah, triple threat match. Yeah, I hope. Me too. I wouldn't be mad at by the time we get to SmackDown, they change the stipulations of the match. I got the Fiend all day. Roman wins. Jimmy Russo. Everyone's saying Jimmy as well. Sorry, this is the only time Roman can win the title. This is the only time Roman can win the title. Roman has the title. Oh, can lose the title. Okay, I see. Yeah, I think so as well. I think if he's going to lose the title, he'll lose it in a triple threat. He'll stay strong. I really just want, like, it doesn't always have to happen where we get a match that the person who's had the title for a long time and is heel has to lose the title. I want to see. I spoke about this week in, week out on the channel. One of my favorite belts, apart from the regular Winged Eagle belt, the undisputed WWE Championship, the black one, the one where Eddie Guerrero beat Brock for, is my favorite belt. And I would love to see them, Bobby Lashley win at Mania, Roman win at Mania, and then not now, but by the time we get to the end of the year, I think we can unify the titles. Makes it way more important. I don't think we need it as much. I think the same with the tag team titles as well. But we'll see. Oh, I didn't even see this as well. Anna says the same. Okay. If Roman loses, he will probably have Jimmy or Jay doing his bidding from in the briefcase from winning in the match. You can see that happen. Yeah, it's kind of like what Ellsworth done with Carmella. Just take it off for them. We need a unification championship down the line. Yeah, Anna, I think you said this before me. I didn't even see it, but that's what I want to happen so bad. Yeah, man, I talk about the hemp belt. That was hilarious, to be fair. We may go back to no brand split. Why are Raw superstars appearing on SmackDown and vice versa? No, I actually think that this is because it's a pool build. I actually think the reason why, I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but did you guys see the awful women's tag team stuff on SmackDown? It was terrible. Terrible moves. It was all slow. It made no sense. They were all running out in order as well. Like, look, it's Mandy Rose and Dana Brooks. Run, run, run. Look, it's Naomi and Lana. Run, run, run. Oh, it's Natalya and Tamina. Slide in the ring. It was so poor. Trash, man. And I think because of the poor build-up, they rushed it. They're like, let's do this now with all the women. So then when we get to SmackDown or Raw this week, we can go, all the women are going to be in the tag team championship match. And Adam Pearce looked like he just made it up, even though we've said it. I think all main roster should be winning my run back. Yep. I think it's going to happen, man. The way they've done the triple threat will build upon this. Yeah, it's big. It's dope. It's dope, for real. Okay. Imagine Undertaker having this. Exactly. Edge with a concerto to Jay on Friday, take him out. Yep, concerto to Jay, and then Jimmy comes back. Throwing loads of women in the tag team. I feel like I looked awful. Yeah, throwing all the women in for that tag team makes me feel like I did 10, 15 years ago when they didn't care about the women. Easily could have built a build. They went from no one doing anything with the women's tag teams, and now everyone's going after it, and everyone's got a tag team partner. Oh, it hurts my head, man. I said before I wanted Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke to win it, but at the moment, I don't really care about this title too much. It was terrible, bro. What was that tag team match with Natalya in it, bro? What match do you think will open at WrestleMania? Kind of the one I said. I think it'll be Shane and Braun Strowman. It makes sense. It's a cage match. Get it off of Shane doing some high flying stuff. What's for about Chris Jericho's back? He's not back. He's just here for the podcast. He ain't back for WWE. Roman is Triple H reign of terror to beat everyone, being badass and getting come. Yeah, I think that Roman should retain 100%. Unification World title should end the brand split. Yep, 100%, bro. I got disconnected around it's trash. What matches are we in? We just finished the Roman one. We're gonna get onto night one now. Natty pinned Shane in like 35 seconds. He was stupid. Shayna went all that time on NXT without getting pinned, and then Natty does it that easy. Roman all day. First ever cage match at Mania, believe me. Yeah, madness, bro. Okay, here we go. We are gonna go on to night number one. Yes, I did it in a different order. Who cares? I'm a savage. No rules over here. Like that. 20 seconds women match on SmackDown. John Laurinaitis truly has returned. Like that with the crusty voice. And I'm going to make a match between all the WWE tag team females. And it's going to be great. John Laurinaitis, get out of here and clear your throat, bro. You think this is a game? Here we go. WrestleMania night one. Steel cage match. Braun Strowman, Shane McMahon. The first match on the card. I'm going to start off this one 100%. Let's focus on this match, guys. 100% I'm going with this without a shadow of doubt. Braun Strowman not only will win this match, he has to win this match. And he doesn't just have to win it. It's either got to be a great match, and I'm talking about Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon levels, which it can never be because there's no Kurt Angle in the match. Shane's going to pull off some big spot, and I'm hoping that when he does this big spot, Braun catches him. That's all I can see. Shane try and jump up, climb out the cage, get dragged off. Braun catch him, running power slam. It's over. They can't make this match too long. They have to make it as if it's a cage match. There's nowhere for Shane to run now, so Braun has to win. He can either the only way Braun loses match is if he throws him through the cage breaks, and then Shane touches the floor first. But we've had that many a times. I'll just go with I really hate the fact that there's a door on the cage and you can just ask to win. You go, ref, can you open the door for me? I'm leaving. Terrible. Loads of people do not care about this match. And just for that, they have to make it great and let everyone care about it now. Another match I didn't care about before at WrestleMania was WrestleMania 35, New York, was Shane McMahon versus The Miz. With The Miz's dad in his corner and all that business, and the match was great. The match was really good. I've watched that match loads of times. The match was dope. That's what they have to do here. They have to make it exactly that. Nima has said exactly what I said. They needed to make it Hell in a Cell. It made more sense, but let's be honest. Let's cut the bull crap right now. Let's not even take our time on this. Braun Strowman wins, and Braun Strowman has to win. Because this isn't a feud what can go on past Mania. It has to stop. Braun Strowman's career in the WWE won't be over, but he's going to spend his time 100% mid-card if he doesn't win this match. And after this match, we get the following SmackDown after Mania. Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman still talking about stuff. Surely Shane just disappears after this like he always does. You know what I mean? So I'm going with Braun, and that's all I got to say about it. Big facts and that. Brother Nero said the same thing I said, but I hope he doesn't get thrown for the cage and his feet touch the floor first. It's just... yeah. The Choo Train Express, who gives... Yeah, Braun has to win, legit wrestler, part-time. Yeah, I mean, the problem is Shane McMahon is actually really good. Apart from them little dodgy UFC weak-ass, hardly touchy punches, they're really fast, but they don't do anything. I don't know if Shane's realised that the HD cameras pick up on the fact that you're not touching him very much. But all right, Shane, we'll lie with that. But with everything else, Shane's a legit fighter. He trains MMA. He's been doing it for 10 years plus. Not to fight, but just as training and stuff like that. But I do think that he might bring somebody from Raw Underground to try and help him in the match. Then again, no, he won't. He's just going to pick Elias and Jackson Ryker to try and help him. Braun has to destroy everyone. He has to destroy everyone. Maybe Braun beats up Shane, drags them both into the cage and finishes everyone off and then just walks out. And then instead of walking through the door, this is how this should... Instead of walking through the door, Braun should rip the cage door off, throw it to the side, and then walk out. And that's how it should end. And that's it. Let's end the Braun stuff in here. Babatunde will be interesting. Yeah, let's get off this. I ain't even got anything else to say on it. You know what I mean? Braun Strowman is going to SmackDown do nothing anyway. So, next match on the card. Very excited for this match. It's going to be Omos's first in-ring match we've seen at pay-per-view. So let's go for it. New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the Raw Tag Team Champions versus AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, and the giant Omos. If anyone doesn't need the titles and is 100% legit and cemented and the legacy cemented in wrestling history now, is the New Day. They are my favorites without the Usos being 100%. So it's very easy for me. Omos and AJ win. Yeah, it's very easy for me. Jeff, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Woods is ever going to turn on Kofi. I think their thing is cemented. They talk about it all the time, not turn on each other. So, and that's even outside the business. But New Day retained due to the Omos mess up. Bring on AJ schooling of Omos. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. I mean, there's something there where like Omos doesn't want to do this playing around thing. So I think they'll try and make it look like AJ and Omos are going to split up, but I think they'll take the belts from New Day. Yeah, I think they win. I think they win. Yeah. Okay, Sean, I don't agree with the New Day being crap. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. They're not crap at all. Jack the Bomber says New Day wins. Ahmed says it's a muscle. Yeah, that's easy for me. That's very easy for me. That's what I'm going with. I'm going to go with Omos and AJ. I always want the New Day to win the fight, but they don't need these titles. They don't need these titles. They've got more than everyone else in the company at the moment. There's no other tag teams that are in WWE now that will get close to having New Day's amount of titles. So they don't need them. They don't need them. And let's see if we can get something out of Xavier Woods doing a singles run. They're on Raw, so maybe Xavier Woods eventually going for a US title or something like that. It'd be nice to see. He's really good. He's a really good wrestler. A lot of people didn't even know that he was on TNA and stuff like that before, but when he was really good. So I'm here for it. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Morris says, "What more can Xavier and Kofi Woods do together?" I don't think it's fair to say because they're a tag team. That's like saying, what more can Matt and Jeff do together? What more could the Dudley Boys do together? What more could the Edge and Christian? I mean, they could have all done a lot. They just stay as a tag team. It's very rare, but yeah, I mean, they can always stay as a tag team. But I just think Xavier will have his thing. He will have it, and I love him, man. I like the way they're all willing to give each other a go, like that, and share the spotlight. So I'm here for that. 3 of the best to help Omos in his ring. Exactly. He's got great company. He could look like a monster in this match. That he is. I'm pretty sure Sheamus will take the title from Riddle. Yeah, we've done that match already, but yeah, for sure. Eric says, "Can you read my?" Oh, I couldn't see it. Savage. This is my opinion, but I'm happy AJ and the Moss wins. Then the music hits. No way. It's returning Enzo and Big Cass. Enzo teasing something on Instagram. WWE hashtag. We spoke about this on the last show on Thursday, and loads of people saying there's no way Big Cass and Enzo touch WWE again. Enzo's got a match. I'm gonna do a live stream on it as well. He's got matches lined up against Leo Rush. They've got like this Leo Mania thing going on, so I'm gonna do that. I think it's gonna be on his YouTube channel, so I'll let you guys know I'm gonna do that. So I can't see that happening, but it's a very good idea. Because Big Cass and Omos standing face to face, it's gold. It's gold. Ahmed, we've already gone through the IC title match, bro. Okay. Yeah, Xavier, Kofi, and Big E are best friends in real life. Like, no messing around. But I think you guys know that I've been saying that I don't think there's a need for the SmackDown titles and the Raw Tag Team titles as well. So I wouldn't be mad at them unifying them titles. But yeah. Anyway, next match Another match where everyone's excited for. I think this is one of the matches that, in terms of titles and gold, it means nothing, but in terms of just everyone being excited, we have Cesaro versus Seth Rollins, regular singles match. These guys are best friends in real life. But listen, Cesaro's going to win this match. Cesaro not only is going to win this match, he has to win this match. And not only does he have to win this match, he has to win it in stunning fashion. Not only does he have to win it in stunning fashion, Cesaro and Seth have to put on a clinic. They have to put on the match of the night. They have to put on the match that everyone thinks was the best match, but everyone was excited for the other one because of the title. But there's always one match where it's like, that match was dope. Kind of like what we got with Sheamus and Drew. At Fastlane, Drew versus Sheamus was the best match of the night, without shadow of a doubt. And that wasn't for a title. Cesaro, yeah. Cesaro is so good. I can't sing his praises enough. So he has to win. He has to win this match. He has to win this match. He has to go to Smackdown with his chest held high. He has to be the one that comes out with the microphone and says, "Yo," whoever the championship, whoever was got the championship, Roman or Edge or Bryan, I want a title shot. And then he's just got to run through people from there. He's just got to run through people and get his belt. And then at SummerSlam, Cesaro goes for that belt and wins it. So I think that's what we're leading for. In-ring Cesaro is amazing, but his Marcos let him down. Seth is an all-rounder, but I would love to see Cesaro win. What you've said, Anna, is when we were speaking about this a couple of weeks ago and everyone didn't agree with me because I said that it's a bit of a pretense where everyone says they wanted Cesaro to win the title. It's all lies because I've been doing these streams and I've been doing videos for however long. And if I go through them comments, very rarely does anyone say they want Cesaro to win the title. Do I think Cesaro will be a great champion? No. In the ring, I think he'll be amazing. 100% right. On the mic, it's a bit hit and miss. It's not terrible on the mic. It's just, I'm never that interested. It's a bit boring. Even when he done the, when he was doing the sit down with Aleister Black and it was like, knock on my door. And when he was talking, it was like, this isn't right. But Seth is so good. They have so much in-ring chemistry that they can make each other look amazing. And then in the future, maybe give Cesaro a woman, a valet to come to the ring with, or a woman manager to come to the ring with to do the talking. What Selena Vega was doing for Andrade was perfect because Andrade is not that good on the mic either. It's not because he can't speak. It's obviously English is his first language. And it worked 100%. I think WWE missed a trick there because Selena Vega and Andrade and Garza were doing some of the best work they've ever done. So I think that. I think that as well. Seth is in his trying to be putting people over already. He's in his prime, but it's his homie on it, so he's going to do it. So it's 100% win. I think Seth wins due to shenanigans. Cesaro gets his own back down the road. Could be the one. I think as long as he stays with Seth and he doesn't end up in a feud with someone else and he ends up winning eventually, then it doesn't matter. But the match has to be great. Cesaro for the Universal Championship. This right here is a thing where I don't think people really want. I don't know. I don't think people really want him to win it. I think it's just it's a myth. 2021 will be the year of Cesaro. Yeah. I mean, I still think we'll get to the end of the year and he won't be the standout star. But I think he will get something. He'll get something, you know what I mean? Seth wins by Wesley Bliss. Cesaro has no feelings in promo. Yeah, so I watched him talking to Seth on SmackDown, and Seth had so much energy and passion, and Cesaro sounded like he was just speaking. He kind of sounded like he's reading off a sheet. No to this, and not because you're wrong, because Carmella's too good to be doing any valet business. You know what I mean? That was Lana's job before. Was Russo's good. Maybe Billie Kay at the moment. She's not doing anything. But that's actually a good one. They're total opposites from each other. Billie Kay's really loud. and Cesaro's not. That could work for a bit, you know what I mean? It gives us something to do for the meantime. Under my Cesaro sounds like some guy down the pub or something. He just sounds like somebody who, you know, when you make a phone call to somebody and they don't want to speak to you because you can tell they're playing FIFA, and they're like, yeah. So yeah, the match at WrestleMania, yeah. 2 minutes, you know, like that. He sounds like he's playing FIFA. Cesaro trying to pay back Apollo or SummerSlam. Yeah, I think SummerSlam's the one. Cesaro should win. Braun Strowman is winning. The promo at SmackDown so sucks, but I don't think the promo sucked from Seth's point of view. I think Seth was pretty good. I like the fact that they had Carmella there as well. You're thinking about he will not fall, but the Roman Apollo Crews will be something awesome. Apollo's going to be amazing going forward just because of his finest shit. I think what was wrong with Apollo before. And I also said it before he changed his character. Just saying, he was trying to do everything by the book. He was trying to do everything the right way. And I think that sometimes you have to not care about everyone else. It's kind of Ricochet's problem as well. You have to kind of like not tread on toes in a bad way, but don't be thinking of, I don't want to do this because my friend Apollo, or don't want to do this because my friend Ricochet. Nah, just do it. It's all business, you know, like that. Carmella's been sidelined like Bayley. She has. I think there's a Bayley and Carmella tag team coming as well. I know that they were together in NXT when it weren't televised, and I watched the bump last week, and she said that they asked her about tagging with someone because she said she's happy. She said that she's happy for every other woman to be on the WrestleMania card, even if she's not. But then they asked about tag team, and she said the only people she should tag with is Billie Kay or with Bayley. So, you know what I mean? I think the Bayley one will be pointless considering like she's just been in the tag team with Sasha, so I wouldn't do that. Billie Kay, that could work as well, but then why did you split her up from Peyton? The Peyton and Billie split now looks very stupid, doesn't it? Considering that Peyton's not doing anything and Billy's not doing anything. But put Blake and Murphy back together as Seth's faction. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the way the story ended would be stupid to put Murphy back with him. That's what I would say. That's my Cesaro and Seth may end up like the Bar. Could happen. The Bar was a really good tag team, man. Savage, I said Cesaro and Carmella, it can be James Bond with his lady, but Billie Kay is not bad. She's growing on me. Billy and Cesaro is interesting, but I will get Cesaro a new theme and get him a new gimmick. Yeah, I agree. And no, I understand. I wasn't saying that you was wrong. I just think that Carmella, former SmackDown WWE champion, she won the Battle Royal at WrestleMania. She's won the Money in the Bank. She's actually one of the most accomplished superstars on the roster as a woman. And I don't think that putting her as someone's manager, you know what I mean? They did that kind of when she was with R-Truth. I don't think she wants to go back to like just being someone's. But I do feel like you're talking the right stuff. And yeah, this is a good look. I think not trying to copy, but and RIP to Luke Harper and that Brody Lee. But that gimmick, what he was doing as the Exalted One, and he was doing the mob boss Vince McMahon thing, that could work with Cesaro, especially because of the way he talks. Apollo needs to win. Yeah. Cesaro is good. So story ring, just New Japan, they talk stories of the matches. This is what I said last week. New Japan, people always look good because all you have to do in New Japan is be good in the ring. You don't have to talk. I mean, their crowd doesn't even make noise. No man's coming. This is SmackDown. Alistair Black versus Drew will be awesome for the WWE Championship. Yeah, but where's that championship coming from? You know, like that. Carmella, Bayley, Nakamura, Corbin, Usos, Lee, Ricochet, Peyton, Ali are all off WrestleMania. Everyone doesn't deserve. I said this hundreds of times. Everyone doesn't deserve WrestleMania. Out of all of these guys, though, and if we go off the year they've had, let's not go off what we love, but go off the year they've had. Bayley definitely should be on the card. Keith Lee should be on the card. That's it. You know what I mean? Off the year they've had. I'm not talking about anything else about them being your favourites and that. Oh, yeah, and of course the Usos should be on the card. Jay anyway. But, yeah, seriously, Bayley and Keith Lee, there's no way you leave these two off a card. It was crazy. Bro, I genuinely thought that Murphy will be pushed after the turn on Seth. The turn on Seth was stupid. I said it at the time. I'm saying it again. The turn on Seth from Murphy was stupid. Nothing happened in the end. There's no Aaliyah anymore. Ray and Dominic act like they don't even know Murphy. It's weird. Sheamus wins, so you have to trade for a few of just. Yeah, we've already said Elite Squad that we think that Sheamus win. Everyone agreed that they wanted Sheamus to win. I need to get rid of the women's tag team titles. They won't do that now. Them titles are here to stay. They should have made a women's Intercontinental title. But, Keith Lee is really not at WrestleMania, I just noticed. I mean, this one's not as weird as you think, considering he's not been back since he was sick. So it wouldn't make sense for him to just come back and be on the show. So I get it in that stance, but it is weird considering he had the best year. 2020 was Keith Lee's year, and yeah, but I'm all right without the Keith Lee thing because he's one of them guys that he's going to be future everything, future Intercontinental champion, future US champion, future tag team champion, future WWE champion. Keith Lee's that good, so I'm not worried about him. Agree, salaries that everyone needs to be on the card. I respect WWE if they want to get people on the card. Yeah, not everyone needs to be on the card. It's just one of them. You know what I mean? It has to make sense. All right, we're gonna go on to the next match. I'm not going to, not read anyone's chat, but we've been on for an hour and 15 minutes already, nearly. We gotta get through these matches. So next one, this one's an easy, quick one. I don't think anyone really cares that much, but Bad Bunny versus The Miz. Yeah, I know. I agree with you, by the way, on that one. Although he beat both of them, did he beat? Yeah, he did beat him in the end. He beat Randy Orton already. I think Randy, after WrestleMania, should have time off. If the Fiend destroys him, I think he should have time off. But I love him. I don't like not seeing him there, but for his character, I'm very happy about no kickoff show matches, though. You know what I mean? It's trash. Anyway, Bad Bunny versus The Miz. Ahmed, exactly. No one cares about it, but I'm covering the whole card, so let's cover it. And I will say as well, I'm not as pissed as I was before. Elite Squad, I don't agree. I think that the cage match has to kick off the show. Something big has to kick off the show. Bad Bunny versus The Miz makes... You know what that does? It makes me not want to watch the first part. I'll just be talking in the chat. Jeff's yeah, I'm very hyped. There's no kickoff show, but I would say if Bad Bunny wins this, it's embarrassing, but the likelihood is Bad Bunny's going to win, and I think Damian Priest's probably going to kick The Miz in the head or something like that. I don't know. That's it. I'm done with this one. I'm done with it. So, Miz is literally going to go from being the WWE champion to losing to Bad Bunny at WrestleMania in 2 months. I've had enough, so I don't want to talk about it. So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. On to the next match. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And yeah, this is hilarious, I know. No. This should be the main event. This shouldn't be kicking off no show. No way. Next match. Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Everyone might just put Bianca in the chat now. This is one of the matches where it was, I don't want to say predictable, because when she won the Royal Rumble, I said at the time that I wanted to go to WrestleMania and win the belt. But this possibly has, put it this way, Anna says Sasha's going to win, but if Sasha wins this and Bianca doesn't win the title within 2 months, then Bianca just ends up mid-card, doesn't she? She ends up doing nothing. So Bianca wins. But the reason why I'm so solitary and not mellow about this one is because I was expecting big things. Like I said, Sasha's 2020, her and Bayley as the women had the best year, and as a tag team, as singles as well, they kept us running in the pandemic, to be fair to them. But since the split, couple of months after, the heel Sasha thing, this time it's not hitting, and the build-up has been terrible. Why is the build-up involved Shayna and Nia and Reginald so much. When we get to WrestleMania, it has nothing to do with them. Like, it means... Like, at one point, I thought that Sasha was going to end up at WrestleMania with Reginald in her corner. But apart from that, Bianca has to win, and she definitely deserves it. But, you know, it's mad. Brother Nero's losing it. I do care. I do care about the match. I do care about the match. I care about her winning as well. But I mean, Bianca did win the Rumble. By that, it should be. No, it shouldn't. We spoke about this last week. I'm going to say this one more time. That build-up was crap. It's been rubbish. She had a great Royal Rumble match, though. And Sasha's had the great year. No way should this main event any night just because you want to make it quality and all this business. It's wrestling. It's not about equality. It's about who's got the best matches, who's going to be the best matches. You guys are going to tell me, because for sure that Roman Reigns, Edge, and Daniel Bryan's going to be the main event of night 2. There's no way that Bobby Lashley and McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, who's been waiting for this for so long, just ends up in the middle of the card at the beginning. Nah, forget it. Them beginning card matches, when it's the championship matches, are made for when Brock Lesnar wants to go home early or Goldberg can't catch his breath. No way. Sasha wins, bringing on a massive Bianca storyline, showing her a maniac in the gym with a massive chip on her shoulder, build a monster. And I think your idea is great, but I'm so worried about where this goes if Sasha wins. I'm so worried about it. So worried about it. Brother Nero says Drew wants to open up the show with... I don't care what Drew wants. He's not the champion. I don't care. I honestly don't care. Like, what does it do for them? You know what happens at WrestleMania? This is what happens. I'm not even making this up. It's why no one talks about Seth beating Brock Lesnar. Because when a match is at the beginning, I mean, this is obviously if your match is trash at the end, no one remembers that either. But when your match is at the beginning and you've got a long time to get to the last match, and then you've got another night, bear in mind we're talking about night 1 here, and then you got another night with night 2 with Daniel Bryan, Edge, and Roman finishing. By the time we get to that, no one cares about the Bianca and Sasha match unless they put on the best match we've ever seen. I'm talking about at least 4.5 stars. That's my opinion on it. I can't have it. But, Anna, that's a great idea. Jack LaBomba says Sasha's winning. Oh, man, Randy won the Rumble 2017, taking the main event. Yeah, you don't always have to main event if you win the Royal Rumble. It's not a true thing. And also, 2 people will always win the Royal Rumble, and a man's going to win the Royal Rumble, a woman's going to win the Royal Rumble. So, not like that. It's one of them ones. Drew will win Drew win the championship for the 3rd time. I mean, they're keeping Drew. The one thing I've not liked in this this build-up is they've made Drew look like the strong one. Now, you're obviously not going to make Drew look weak after you've been building him for over a year now, trying to make him be the face of the company. But you're making Bobby Lashley look like the chicken shit heel is pathetic. Because Bobby Lashley over the last 6 months has been a monster. And in the last 2 weeks, they've been making him look like, let me creep in there and I need Baron Corbin and Claymore. Nah, man. And the way Shelton Benjamin just picked him up and tossed him across the ring, we know he can do it, but I don't want to see it. You never seen that when people weren't just doing that to Brock. You had to sneak up on him and stuff. Now Bobby Lashley's just out here looking like some chicken shit. Nah, bro. All these Sasha stands are here trying to get this in the main event. Bro, forget. No way can the Sasha Banks but that can't be the main event. Drew is getting too much lately with WWE, almost like John Cena. Yeah, listen, I get it. You always have to make somebody the face of a company. I don't have no problem with that. Anyone who has a problem with that doesn't know about the business because we've had it our whole lives. The Rock, John Cena, Austin, Kurt Angle, Triple H. We've had it our whole, you know what I mean? Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose for a bit. We've always had it, so that's not a problem. But don't be trying to, do stuff for the sake of it. Eric Sasha wins the Toni Storm debut in the face of Storm. I don't know. No. Toni Storm can't win the NXT championship, so what business does she have just run into a new roster and just taking the title? I don't think so. Bro, I swear if Sasha wins Belair mid-card, going to fight some low. Listen, put it this way. Out of the 2 of these people I'm going to mention, out of the 3 of them, Bianca Belair, Bayley, and Carmella, Which one of those people have least credit in the bank? Which one of these people are more likely to fall away and not do anything in their career in WWE apart from just appear and fight? We know which ones, innit? Because Bayley and Carmella are already cemented, they've had their titles. Bayley definitely has done her thing. She's had like great 5-star matches and she got Woman of the Year last year. So she's sorted. So Bianca Belair needs the good stuff, like that. And Tony Storm can't be coming in just taking all the stuff. Fans are kind of turning on Drew. I don't agree. Not from this chat anyway. Not this particular chat, but the chat we do every week. People love Drew. I was always the one who was cold on him, but not in his. I like him as a wrestler. It's just not my guy. Roman is. Bianca should win, and I think Bobby and Drew should start the show because it's the first pay-per-view in front of the crowds in forever and have a big match start. I don't agree. I agree with what you said in the first match, but I agree that if Shane has got a big spot planned for the cage match, the fans will go nuts for it. No one cares about the match, but trust me, once the match is on and Shane starts jumping off stuff, the fans will go crazy and they'll be heated for the next match. That's what I honestly think. Why wouldn't Drew look strong, though? They fought 3 times less than a year ago and Drew won them all. No, I didn't say. I said that Drew should be made to look strong. I said Drew is the face of the company, but Bobby Lashley's been a monster. Like, you don't just come and treat him like he's not been that. You know what I mean? It's not. Yeah, he's been getting him in hurt locks and stuff like that. He's been beating up everyone on the roster who's been around, throwing them out the way and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, they make him look weak. Doesn't make any sense, especially that he's the one with the title. You know what I mean? So Bobby needs to smash Drew like Oldberg did to Brock. Yeah, pretty much. I agree. Lashley was killing the whole roster. Now he's scared of Drew. Yeah, Nime, see, you agree with what I'm saying. This is my actual point. And yeah, true, man. What fans? There's been no fans in the stadium. If you're talking about the Thunderdome turning on, I don't know if you've seen the face of the people in the Thunderdome, but like that, bro. These people, you know what I'm saying. I don't mind if Bobby retains, if Bianca wins. Hell, even if Edge wins, I don't mind. Shout out to Montel Hendricks, bad boy name that is. They should have a stipulation of Lashley Bobby match last man. I think last man standing would have been a good one. I honestly do think that. Social media fans are just people who talk. Honestly, these are people who they're on Twitter and that they just type stuff. And you notice that these people wait for everyone else's opinion, then just add on to it. No one ever can think for themselves anymore. Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, John Cena, Edge, Alberto Del Pedo, Alberto Del Rapist, bro, Sheamus, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth, Charlotte, Royal Rumble winners, rarely main event WrestleMania. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not based on what they've won and stuff like that. It's based on. Listen, I want Bobby Lashley to have his moment, man. Why can't he have his moment? Why can't he have Bobby Lashley ending the show with fireworks and confetti and him doing the pose and MVP standing there with his chain in his hand? Why can't Bobby Lashley have it, man? Why is it he has to wait all this time and then, you know what I mean? It's kind of like Kofi didn't get to main event either, but I get it because it was the women's first main event, okay, and it was one night. If this was one night, fair enough. You know what I mean? Everyone's saying this now. Like, your statement makes sense, but you got to remember, we're talking about 2 nights here. So there's 2 nights. There's two main events. And I just don't see why not. You know what I mean? So Carmella slowly faded away. Yeah, exactly. If you open WrestleMania, it should be Bianca and Sasha because Drew and Bobby deserve it. Yeah, I agree. This is what I'm saying. And it's like everyone's forgetting what I said last week. Bobby's been here before. Drew's been here before. Sasha's been here before. Bianca Belair hasn't. And this is if, and it's not because if Bianca and Sasha have a stinker, do you want that to be the remaining thing you remember of WrestleMania at the end? Or would you rather that be at the beginning or in the middle where you can just get over it? And like, there's nothing massive to follow. Because if you main event, you have to follow everything. You follow everything on that night. And judging by the card, with some great matches, bearing in mind, let me just go through it again. On this night, we have Cesaro and Seth. We have the New Day. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. So, like that. Anyway, final match. Let's get into it because I think we ain't covered it properly. But Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. This is the final match on night one. There will be a match added to this because I think there's less matches on night one so far. Let me just count quickly. On night one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. And on night two so far, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. So there will be a match added. I think the match what will be added will either be the Smackdown. It's going to be the Smackdown Men's Tag Team Championship. I think they'll put that on night 2. And I think that Rey Mysterio and Dominic will win the title. I just think so. So if you guys want to put in the chat who you think is going to win that match, it's not been... I've got the thing in front of me, by the way. I'm not making this up. This is the actual WWE.com. If you got whoever you guys think is going to win, but I think, Elite Squad, that's what I said, but one match hasn't been announced, which is night 2's SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Dominic and Rey Mysterio on that match. I'm guessing it's going to be what's been happening on SmackDown every week for the last 3 weeks, this big tag team thing, but whatever. That's actually kind of a dope thing to win a tag team championship with your dad, if that happens. So, and obviously I love Rey Mysterio, absolute legend. But guys, you don't need to keep telling me what I've just said. I just said that it's going to be the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Bobby should win, but I think Drew will win because WWE want to give him that moment in front of the people. I agree, but if it's only because of sentiment, then you know what I mean. Bobby Lashley, just let him do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if Drew's going to be the face of the company going forward, then he ain't got no problem. He will have another moment in front of the fans. Whereas Bobby, I don't trust WWE to keep Bobby at the top of the card. I honestly don't. I think, but once Bobby loses this title and has a few rematches and stuff like that, I think it'll be over for him. So I just don't trust WWE and their creativity. I think they will end the show with Edge winning. Good shout. WWE Network dead in you. Yeah, RIP WWE Network abroad, man. It's a shame. Did you forget the match from night 2? Because there is 6 matches announced from both night. Elite Squad, you keep saying this. I'm literally I'm reading off WWE.com. This is 100%. I'm gonna go through it again. I'm gonna go just so you remember. So night 1. This is. I'll go in from the beginning of where they've put it. So. Steel cage match, Braun Strowman versus Shane McMahon. Raw Tag Team Championship match, New Day versus AJ Styles and Omos. Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Bad Bunny versus The Miz. Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair. And McIntyre versus McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. That's 6 matches for that night 1. Night 2 so far, what's been announced, and it does say night 2 matches announced so far. As you can see that. It says Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, Riddle versus Sheamus, Big E versus Apollo, The Fiend versus Roman, The Fiend versus Randy Orton, Roman Reigns versus Edge, and then versus Daniel Bryan. That's 5 matches. I didn't miss a match off because I just added the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match onto it, so I didn't miss any matches off. That's 6 on each night. What I've read out. No, so is not doing that match on Mania instead of doing it on SmackDown. Okay, well I've not seen that. That's been confirmed on SmackDown. So, but I know what you're saying. I'm reading it off this. I'm reading it off this. So I don't know why they've not put it on there. But I was just about to go to that match. So give me a chance, guys. You know, like that. Let me get to where everyone's saying that. Bobby should win. I mean, to be fair, Elite Squad, you're the one who said the 6 on each night. I didn't. I just said what matches are there. There won't be 6 on each night. If they take the SmackDown one off and obviously Rhea Ripley and Asuka's going to be in there, then that will be 6 on each night. But I'm going off what's confirmed. WWE.com. I didn't make this up. So, Bobby should Brock Lesnar, how in Mania. Shout out to Zen Fun here for discussing. Sorry, I'm late. Night 1 being main event is confirmed. When did this get confirmed? Then I've never seen it, but you know. Bobby wins. Drew lights go. Undertaker chokeslam. Drew. Undertaker ain't coming, man. Who confirmed it? Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I mean, guys, please don't be doing false stuff in the chat, man, because I'm literally on WWE.com now. I'm not making this up. So, the Murderers at the tag team ones. Well, it's time. Championship match. No, WrestleMania. Okay, so moving on to the last match. And the reason why I left this to the end, this is if everyone give me a chance. Because I don't know what night it's on. My guess is it will be added to night 1 because night 2 is already quite Actually, it's going to be on a different night 2. Yeah, it'll be on night 2, this match. So Rhea Ripley versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. Don't know where in the card it's going to be, but I'm going to go with Asuka to win this match. Spam the chat, let me know. I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley to win. I think, does she need, she doesn't, yeah, I'm going with Rhea Ripley. I think she's made an impact since she's turned up on Raw. I think she's been great on the mic. I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley to win that match. But yeah, like I said, it'll be on night 2 because night 1 has Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair on it. So there's no way they're going to put 2 women's championship matches on one night. Doesn't make sense. It's a bit of a weird one though, because the matches that we spoke about that haven't been confirmed but we're talking about was the the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, which hasn't been confirmed at all. But I think they'll add it. I think they'll add it on. And the the Women's Tag Team Championship match as well, which I also think they'll add on. So it's all right. Everyone keep telling me that this is definitely going to happen, blah, blah, blah. But this is what I said at the beginning of this chat. People, please listen. When I started this chat today, I said I was going to leave it later to do the prediction show because there's still 1 Raw and 1 SmackDown before WrestleMania. And also on here, it does say so far. It doesn't say 100% confirmed. So a lot of people going for Rhea Ripley here. I don't care about Asuka's been a fantasy champion, but I hope Asuka wins because I call it demanding the title shot when it doesn't work. 100% agree. I think Rhea will win it though, but yeah, you're right. Asuka could just school her, to be honest. Okay, Zen says Sasha confirmed it yesterday night, # main event. Even if you go on IG and search main event, Sasha. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I will say that saying # main event doesn't mean she's in the main event. A lot of people put # main event to get the hype going so they get put up on the main card. Asuka had a very bad run. Rolex, yeah, 100%. See, Anna said exactly what I just said. They are trying to trend the hashtag to get support for it. Not confirmed. Yeah, it's 100% not being confirmed. It hasn't come up on the website yet. They won't let us know properly until it's on the show. So we'll find out on Raw or we'll find out on SmackDown. I doubt they're just going to be able to just tell us like that. I've just come off the WWE Fox Instagram and I've just come off WWE.com and there's nothing from it. So, yeah. Bradley Masamba, shout out to you, bro. Says Asuka deserves a WrestleMania moment for sure, bro. For sure. Asuka wins, turns heel and attacks Rhea Ripley, or better, Asuka stays face and wins, and then Io Shirai vs Asuka is a dream match for me, honestly. So good. 2 of them are so good at wrestlers. I'm tired of seeing Drew McIntyre as champion. Been it for a minute, innit? So, sorry, I'm just trying to scroll back up because somebody said hello to me, and I don't want to come across rude, but the chat's moving a lot faster than it was before. If you're the person who said hello to me, then sorry I missed your chat, bro. Just put it back in. Shout out, same as you, John G. I didn't see your comment because it's moving too fast, and some of them I can't get back to, like that. So if I missed it, just put it back in for me. But I do. Oh, okay. John G, did you hear what John Cena said on Access Daily? He said he don't know when he's coming back. Yeah, I did see that. He's been saying it for a while that he didn't know. He's busy with stuff. So, yeah. To the guy who said that in the chat to me, bro, shout out to you. I can't see your name now, but whatever match they talk about last is kickoff show. Really. Yeah, Elite Squad. I think they've said that there's no kickoff show this year. I'm not sure if that's 100% confirmed, but so far everyone's been saying there's no kickoff show. But yeah, you can see that the tag team matches would end up on there or something. So it's a bit of a shame, to be honest, to have that. Well, I've got Miss Charlotte on Instagram, bro. She's moving a bit Christmas still, you know, like that. You know what I mean? You know, them way there. What's going on here? What's Charlotte doing? Rick, have a word, man. Tell your daughter to put some clothes on. You know them way there. Sorry, what's saying? Some call of a mania. Trying to keep up with the chat, guys. Yeah, no kickoff show for night one. No kickoff show matches. We'll always have kickoff show. No, I know, but you just said that. Okay. Because you said no kickoff show matches, and then you're saying it's going to be added to the kickoff show, so I don't know. What's going to happen on Raw? I have no idea. Raw's been a bit of a shambles lately, to be honest. I think Bobby Lashley leaves Raw on top this week, which normally isn't a good sign. But, you know, I would like him to tease something between Randy and the Fiend on Raw. I think that should be the focal point to get everyone excited. John G also said, what do you think will happen tonight between the... I don't know, bro. But literally, that's what I'm saying now. Melter confirmed no kickoff show. Thanks, Anna, for letting me know. Raw better be good tonight. 100%. I think... yeah. I think they need to focus on the Fiend for sure. Lashley booking has been embarrassing. They want Hurt Business fans to hate Lashley, so they're scapegoating him for the breakup. My problem is Raw in Bobby Lashley being booked in general hasn't been trash, but splitting up the Hurt Business, the last 2 weeks of Bobby Lashley have not been the best, I would say. Big man, you can't be demanding me for me to read your chat. I read everyone's chat. It's just that some of them don't come up on the screen. So first of all, don't demand it. Otherwise, DDT. Second of all, John Cena should retire. He comes around once a year for Mania. Listen, the guy put most of his life into wrestling. Give him a chance. You know what I mean? You know, just chill out, bro. Lashley and Drew, Finn Balor, Drew. You know them way there. Savage, but. This so hot Lashley at Mania, not Corbin. I mean, they've introduced Corbin now. MVP keeps saying 100% that he's not part of the Hurt Business, but he's introduced now, so I can't see him staying away. I can't. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you, man. John G. Okay, good to know. No problem. Corbin versus McIntyre in the main event for the go home show tonight. Yeah, which is going to end in Bobby Lashley putting Drew in a Hurt Lock for sure. Raw has been difficult to watch for a while. Dread to think what the biggest go home show is gonna go. They haven't passed. Yeah, they haven't gone the best. Woods versus AJ Styles confirmed. Savage. Yeah, that was confirmed like 2 days ago. Shout out to Aiden. Corbin is a great heel, that's for sure. Yeah, man. Corbin really gets people hating him. Yo, brother, you're trying to get demonetized on YouTube. I saw the picture and uploaded it. Like. Yeah, man. Hopefully they didn't see it for too long. You know, like, I was trying to share it with the savages. I wasn't even trying to be like moving like a weirdo. I clicked on Instagram, see WWE, and it's at the top of my Instagram, and I was confused. Like, I'm not one of them people who follow like Instagram girls and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I got my missus, bro. I don't need. You know what I mean? I'm not interested. So I was thinking, I don't follow no one like that, and then I realized who it was. She looks way younger. What's going on there? Aiden, subscribe. Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for the subscribe, man. Sorry, what alcohol do you like to drink? I personally like beer and whiskey. Fun fact, this savage don't drink at all, man. I'm not making it up. I drink like juice and water and all that business, but I don't drink alcohol. I don't. Imagine Randy versus the Fiend death match because Alexa and Randy's going to die. And then Randy can go on a holiday with his missus. Drew's making Lashley look unlikable. Yeah, I agree. I mean, let's be honest. We're gonna get something on WrestleMania. It's gonna be different because the fans have been away so long that they're not gonna boo who they're supposed to boo and stuff like that. They can't see it happening. You know what I mean? They might not boo Sasha because people love Sasha. They're not gonna boo Roman because before they were booing him just to be idiots, and now they're booing it. They'll be booing him for the right reason, but they like him, so I can't see it happening. Smackdown is my favorite brand. Raw is my second, even though it has been pretty bad deep down. I feel like they're gonna just good. Yeah, I agree. Chance that Brock can attack Drew? No chance. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but no chance. What if Drew turns heel again? That's a good shout. Rhea and Asuka should win. Asuka don't care if Bobby and Drew retain. Bianca needs to. Fiend, Bad Bunny, Braun, someone needs to win. Edge, Apollo, Cesaro all need to win. Fair enough, bro. Why no Alexa Randy contract signing? Randy, I wouldn't do a contract signing with them only because how their character is. It wouldn't make sense for the Fiend to be doing like, you know what I'm saying. But I think something will happen on Raw tonight. I don't think Drew's going to turn heel anytime soon. Nah. He's going for that face of the company. When the new 2K games comes out this year, Drew will be on the front of it. I remember 2018 and 2019 Bobby Lashley, King Corbin, Drew McIntyre. Yeah, man. Trash. And the man with Bray Wyatt, Randy, and the Spurs match, but the way AEW Jericho is the GOAT. And so the podcast legendary. Yeah, it's going to be legendary for sure. Randers, big fact. Drew vs. Corbin confirmed. Yep. Do you think Savage A? What does that mean? Did you put something before? Because that makes no sense to me, bro. Is Canada still closed with the borders unless it open? No, Brock. Yeah, borders still closed in Canada, but Brock Lesnar's he'll suplex someone out the way, so I don't think it'll be a problem. Harry G should make a video. What if the New Day never formed? If the New Day never formed, then arguably Xavier Woods would probably be. I don't know, man. I can only see Kofi would still be on the main roster. That's all I could say. Because when they got together, they weren't being used. But Kofi's always there, you know, like that. I can't look at it, John G, so just write it again. Oh, do you think... Okay, do you think Savage that Alexa will get a mask? I don't think so. Don't think she needs it. The makeup's good enough. So I recommended you to watch your Rumble live stream. He loved your reaction, so we're both here for TakeOver WrestleMania reactions. Cannot wait. Hey, dope. I got something planned for you guys, so we're going to talk about that. Yeah, bro, big facts. He probably would, and he won't keep it long because Truth would win it back. Bro, so yeah, shout out to you, bro. Peace. The Boogeyman is coming back. Savage, Bray, and the Boogeyman Mania Alliance. Never want to see that, bro. Never want to see that. Okay, we're done with the predictions now. We're done with the predictions. It's long. It was fun. It was fun, but it's getting draining and that because you know them way there. So we'll open up the chat. What I want everyone to do is I'm gonna put something in now. But if you don't get your reaction in within, I'd say 12 hours of WrestleMania night 2. Yeah, so when WrestleMania night 2 finishes, if you don't get your reaction in by then I won't be doing it. But I'm going to talk about something right now. So they didn't move in match cards. I think you should react to it. I can't react to it, bro, because I've already seen it, but I know what you're talking about. Also, didn't I say that last week? That they should go back to the moving match cards, and then all of a sudden they've done it. The graphics. I've seen the Asuka versus Rhea Ripley one. See if I can get that out for you guys, actually. Shout out to Aiden. Let me see if I can get it up. I did see... what's this? He's been taking photos of Charlotte while she's getting changed, bro. What kind of foolishness is that? Asuka... Oh, she hasn't put it up. I did see it. I think it was on WWE Fox. It looked dope, though, the moving match card. Shambles, I can't see it, and I ain't looking for it either, so it's life. Bring back the moving match cards for Raw and SmackDown, yeah. Yeah, Montal, I seen them. It looked dope. It looked dope, man. They have to bring that back. Bring back the moving match cards. What the fuck? Rhea Diplin. Oh, yeah, this was her brutality. Okay, guys, so that's the end of the prediction. Not leaving just yet. Yeah, bro, The Rock was clouding man on there for real, bro. That's a big fact. So what I've planned for WrestleMania is I'm gonna keep talking about it. So what I want to do is on my channel, and this is for everyone who's interested. I want to make a fan reaction video for all of the fans for WrestleMania. Now it's a lot, so you can do a reaction to one match of your choosing, and it has to be 30 seconds, no longer than 30 seconds. If it's longer than 30 seconds, I'm going to cut it, okay? So it's going to be hard to do. You might have to just throw your camera on for whatever match, and then the last 30 seconds before the pin and the finisher, record yourself, record the reaction. I'm going to put the email in my description, no longer than 30 seconds, mainly because you won't be able to email it to me. I think it's 33 megabytes you're allowed to email it to me. And then what I'll do is I'll make a compilation of everyone's reactions, and then we'll have like a 10, 20-minute video of WWE fans' reaction for WrestleMania. I think it'll be cool. I think it'd be dope for everyone to do. So then what if it's 31 seconds? Might be more important. If it's 31 seconds, then I'm just gonna cut it to 30, like that. So yeah. What I want you to do is when you record your reaction, make sure your phone's landscape. Don't make it portrait because you're gonna have the blacked out thing. So landscape video, record yourself, and I'll put the email address in the chat right now as we speak. Let me get it. So it is Pro Wrestling Savage. That's the wrong one. Just scrap that. I don't know why I just done that. It's not that, so don't read that one. Make sure you only send it once. Again, this is my business email, so don't spam the chat. ProWrestling7@gmail.com. There we go. Bow. There you go. There's the Gmail. Record your reaction. Night 1 or night 2, whichever match, your favorite match. Send it in to me. No longer than 30 seconds. Landscape. And make sure that your TV in the background is not too loud because it'll get copyrighted, like that. So I don't want that for you guys, your video to get blocked and stuff like that. So yeah, do it for sure. Jack LaBomba, shout out to you, like that. Manning get K Sean, listen, Brother Nero, you have to just cut him a promo, bro. I'm so hyped for Mania, even though I'm not going for everyone. Who's going to have fun, keep safe, wear your mask, and live. Shout out to you, Mantal, bro. You're a G. But yeah, guys, there again is the Gmail, you know what I mean? Anna, so can we do 30 seconds after the match has ended or as it happens? Because that could be hard to predict the end exactly. Okay, Anna, let me tell you how to do it. Because obviously reactions are my thing. So halfway through the match, you'll know when it's around halfway because it's not going to be a 10-second match. Or just record the whole match and then find your reaction in the match of when there's a pin or a finisher and stuff, and then just cut it, trim it, send it to me. And then, yeah. And then I'll put it up on a video for you. You know what I mean? The Gmail might be able to take more, but what I find is if you send anything what's quite big on the Gmail, it don't come through. And then what I'm going to do is after WrestleMania, we're going to have a special, and I'm going to put this up on the YouTube community as well. We're going to have a special Savage Talk where I'm going to invite a few of you guys to come on to the chat with me, just as I am now. So you'll have your own face in the screen. We'll be talking. We'll cut it up. I'll give everyone maybe 2 minutes. We'll put a timer on. We'll give everyone 2 minutes to come on, ask me a question, or say what you want about the show, WrestleMania, and things like that. And then we'll move on and we'll get somebody else in. If the chat's not that big and there's like 10 people in, then that's fine. We'll just have everyone on for a little bit longer. So I'll do that for you guys. But we're coming up to 2-hour mark now. So the last 10 minutes, Q&A up until the 2-hour mark. Ask whatever you want, guys, but it'll be dope. Bradley Masamba says, nice idea. Zen says he's got an idea. 15 seconds to the end pin, then 50 more seconds. You're killing me with the maths, man. Listen, just send in your video. Obviously, I'm not an idiot. If it's 33 seconds, something like that, it's 33 seconds. I'm just telling you for your own good, because sometimes on Gmail, you try and send something what's too long, you won't send. That's, you know what I mean? So, and then I'll compile them all together and put the video out. If the video is extra long, then it's long, you know what I mean? To be fair, if 20 people send in a video what's a minute long, then the video is only going to be like 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So, and it'd be good. You'll have your face on the channel, and you'll have your face out there on YouTube, man. Maybe some of them WWE wrestlers will be able to pick it up and see it. So, Nima says, who do you think will win between Liverpool and Real Madrid and Bayern and PSG? I think Liverpool. Well, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I do believe Liverpool will win the first leg 1-0, and then I think we'll win the second leg 2-1. And we'll go through, and I think PSG will beat Bayern Munich. I think the overall score will be 3-2 on aggregate. Elite God says fire, you know, like that. Let's see, Graphic looked off. What the hell is Drew doing? Nah, bro. I'm not Montel. Caribbean family, bro, but from England. Yeah, brother Nero Zen's killing it with the maths, bro. He knows about that 15 and 15, you know, like that. I think Roman should win the Money in the Bank contest if he loses. I agree. You know, like that. John G, can I appear in your channel? Of course you can, bro. Of course you can. This is not set for anyone. Do you know what I mean? Everyone in this chat is family. You can send in your chat. I'll do my best. Just make sure, just make sure you do reaction, and maybe just before you cut your reaction, just give me a quick Demon Team shout, you know, like that, and I'll put it up, man. It'll be nice. I can make a nice video out of it, you know, like that. Make sure landscape. None of that portrait business, you know, them way there. Savage, who do you think will win the Champions League? And did you hear that Dortmund won at least 140 mil for Haaland? That's mad. It's what I expected, but in this pandemic time, I don't think they're going to get it unless he goes to PSG. I think Liverpool are going to win the Champions League. I honestly believe that. What's your opinion on Ospreay's win? Big win. I think he's a dope wrestler as well. Got a bit of an attitude because obviously he knows how good he is, but big win. What's the Nigerian drum fight? Is going to be similar to that JBL versus Finlay match? I don't know. I said it could be similar to the fight between T'Challa and Killmonger in Black Panther. So realistically, it's just a singles match. But maybe no disqualification and some people playing the drums around the side. You know what I mean? Give it that African feel. John G, no problem at all, brother. Shout out to Kevin. I'm good, bro. Oh, yeah, by the way, we got to release the date for my first video, April 11th after WrestleMania Night 1. I will put it in the chat when WrestleMania is on, just so everyone remembers. So make sure you remind me, then. Don't know, react to the matches. Safe. Remember, one match, bro. But definitely put it up. Did you see that IWGP looks like my Morphin Heavyweight Championship? The title's trash, bro. And have some more respect for Power Rangers, bro. You know, like that. When threat match build up, should it main event? Yep, I agree, bro. You are still live. It's been 2 hours. Has it been 2 hours? On my thing, it says 1 hour and 55 minutes, bro. Just had a gritters go past my house, Savage. We got snow coming tonight in the West Midlands. Where's that coming from? Wasn't it like hot as hell yesterday and the day before something? Craziness. Kevin, my birthday's in 2 days. Shout out to you, Kevin. I'm not going to say happy birthday yet because in 2 days we have NXT Night 1. So if you're in the chat, I'm going to say happy birthday to you, bro. You know, like that. I will react to the match beating you. It's funny because your arms are not going to be in use, you know, like that, bro. I'm going to break them. Yeah? My more private champion Nero is killing me. Yeah, man. You know, like that. Savage, how long do you think Neuer will be a Bayern Munich number 1? I think he'll be there. I think he'll just stay being the number 1, to be honest. I honestly agree. I think that. Like I already do one reaction. Shout out to you, bro. Okay. Shout out to you guys in the chat, though, man. Big. 3 minutes left on the chat. Get whatever questions you win. Any of you guys hear what Jericho said? I don't know if anyone's seen this. The reason why he left WWE. He said it was down to, well, the thing what made his mind up was that WrestleMania match between him and Kevin Owens, the Festival of Friendship. He said that's the reason. He said it was the best storyline going into WrestleMania, which I agree. And the fact he was told that it was supposed to be him versus Kevin Owens for the WWE, for the Universal title, and then obviously they done the Goldberg versus Brock match, and that's the reason why he said he'd leave. Madness. Kevin's going to be 21. Hey, you be able to do all the big things, like that. Hope Cesaro, KO, Big E, get the push after WrestleMania. Hope so. I hate FIFA every day. Goddamn time by the squad gets injured. I'm right to the Fiend vs Orton. That's going to be some next level bizarre. Yeah. Best thing for you to do is react to every match that you want to, and then pick the best one out and send it to me. Yeah, because it was the main event. Yeah, exactly. But he was told before, so he was told that I think he was told prior that he and Kevin Owens was going to be the main event. I think he went on second. He was supposed to be him versus Kevin Owens for the championship, and Jericho was supposed to win the title. But obviously, leading up to that, Goldberg won the title at Fastlane, wasn't it? And then, Jericho was like, listen, if this is what's going to be me going forward, then, you know what I mean? And then he said that New Japan came to him with the idea. He had that match in New Japan against Kenny Omega, and then Tony Khan seen that, and then that's how it all worked out. But he did say, he didn't say that he'd never work with WWE again, which was a good thing. Savage, have you seen Iron Kid anime back in the day? And it was so good. It was dope, bro. Yeah, I was just KO Jericho would have been a great main event. It would have been dope. It did look like it was leading to that, the Festival of Friendship. I'll record the main events and the important matches. Big facts. Do it, man. I hope to sign up to Peacock. Yeah, man. I'm glad I don't have to do that Peacock thing over here. Dream match is Brock versus Ken Shamrock. Well, hopefully that ain't still your dream match, because Ken Shamrock will get broken by Brock. All right, peace out. So I will see you tomorrow. Take care, bro. Takeover coming. Ibushi looked depressed when I saw that news. Yeah, bro. Bro, Kota Ibushi, bro, he looked like he had enough. Will WWE continue to have the fans after WrestleMania from the them is boring? Yeah, I think they will. Although I've not seen any tickets on sale for Raw, but I'm in England, so I don't normally see them. But the tickets, is weird. The WrestleMania tickets are still on sale right now, so I don't know if they have full capacity or not. I doubt it. Well, they can't have full capacity. But on WWE.com, it still says buy WrestleMania tickets, so, like that. But I am done. I need to go and feed my child, like that. Brown Chang's in there just doing a mad one. He's been speaking like Billy Kay all day, winding me up, and like that. So, yes, I don't know why he keeps doing this accent, but he sounds exactly like Billy Kay. It's mad. But yeah, I'm out here, guys. It's been fun. It's been dope. I've enjoyed it. There's many more videos to come on. Guys, keep an eye out for the YouTube community page, because that's where I'll put on the I'll put the schedule up for the week. As soon as I find out the Hall of Fame time dead on. I think Anna said it was 12, or 1, so I'll go with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go in there and find it. Very excited though, like that. Very excited to do these live streams, so it's gonna be dope. But for everyone in the chat, thank you for coming along. Thanks for entering your chat. Thank you for giving me predictions. I hope everyone had a good time as I did. WrestleMania is about to be dope. If you're in the UK, get some sleep in now, because seriously, it's going to be a mad one, and I don't know how we're going to cope. But I've been your boy with the Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Like that. Run.